what's up, MMC family? It's your boy Jeff back in the house right now. Welcome to today's episode, and as you can see in the title, back into this Seattle Mariners rebuild. My lordy lord, has this taken a long time, man. So we set the thing at 10. That's the threshold. It has to be 10. 10 seasons or less, or it's a fail. So this one has, like I said, dragged out a little bit. And here we sit, getting ready to go into season number 9. Now, this offseason, I put a little bit of work in, trying to change that dynamic again, trying to get some young guys in, trying to balance it out. So a couple new names to show you here. Let's get into it and show you guys what the roster is looking like. So, our new ace of the roster, Alex Fado, who I picked up from St. Louis. Kind of excited to see what he brings to the table. He's a 90. Hoping that, he'll bring some goodness for us. Jay Groom back from last year. Justus Sheffield as well. Parker Bridwell and Oliver Jasky taking that 5 spot, with Darren Gage also battling it out, and Al Chan. Now moving on from there, the relievers, we got Jonathan Holder still from last year, Phil Matten, Jose Torres, Jake Barrett, Irving Clark, and possibly Tyler Schaefer. So I think our relievers are not too bad. I'm not feeling as confident I did, I think, in years past. But for the time being, I want to give these guys a shot and see where we go. Closing pitchers coming back from last year, Trey Wingenter and Von Marshall, who may get a spot depending on how these last couple spots here go in the bullpen. Going to our catchers, Danny Jansen, Omar Narvaez. I'm going to run with the both of them again. They both had pretty good seasons last year, so we'll see how that runs and then make choices from there. First base, Greg Bird, still the guy. Matt Tejas as the backup, and Josh Naylor, of course, as a third. Could be making that push anytime now to come up to the show. Second base, new second baseman here, Mark McCarthy. This guy was probably one of the star-studded free agents of this past offseason. So we dug a little deep, we pulled out some cash, and we pulled him in. And Keston Hura as the solid backup we did acquire last year. Third base, Miguel Angiar, still going to be the guy. Phil Parr, a great backup, good fielder, good contact. I think they really round out well at the third base position. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson, of course, back from last year. He's our big boy. Left field, Teoscar Hernandez. Looking at center fielder, Austin Meadows, who had a pretty good season for us last year. Sebastian Rincon, I don't think he's going to make the roster. Obviously, he's only 74, but that's why we went out and made a couple acquisitions. So Hunter Renfroe returning from last year, and Nick Williams, the new acquisition. I feel like he's just going to add some great depth for our outfield. And James Connolly and Julio Rodriguez, pretty much ready to jump in any time, really do help us out. And Anuri Tavares. So let's get into the simming action, guys. It is season number 9. I mean, something's got to give at this point, right? So let's see how we do in this spring training run here. So we're about a 500 team again. 500 on the dot, 14-14. So let's advance to the regular season, and let's see what our roster is going to be looking like. A lot of guys going on waivers there. I don't know how I feel. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not understanding the 6 here. So we're going to send him down to AAA. We don't need Gage. This is our 5 starters. Looking at relievers, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Irving Clark. And they sent Marshall down. So Tyler Schaefer is going to get a shot here to come up to the majors. We're going to move him up, the youngster. He's a lefty. He'll be nice out of the pen. I'm okay with that. Wingenter gets his spot. So we got our 2 catchers up, Danny Jansen and Omar Narvaez. Let's see who wins the race between these two as a starter. Narvaez at 34 now. So obviously Jansen might have the leg up as a starter for now. At first base, we got Greg Bird. I'm not understanding why Matt Tejas got sent down. We'll have to see who they have up now. So second base, we got Mark McCarthy, who also plays third, and Keston Hura, who plays left field. So these two are up. Third base, they got Miguel Angiar, who also plays first. So maybe that's why we sent down. And then Phil Parr also plays third and outfield. So that's okay. Brandon Fries is going down. Shortstops, we got Dansby, of course. Who else? Teoscar's up, followed by Austin Meadows. And then, wow, do we ever have a lot of right fielders up. We definitely don't need all of these guys. So I'm actually going to send Connolly down to AAA. Cannot be sent down without clearing waivers, eh? You know what? Okay, let's keep Connolly just in case. We'll see how things kind of run. I'd like to potentially look to maybe call back up one of Tejas or Naylor. Tejas had a half-decent season for us last year, so I'm surprised he got sent down. And Naylor, I don't think, got a chance to come up. So That's who's up right now. Let's take a look at the lineups look like. So McCarthy goes in the leadoff spot, followed by Swanson, Williams, Renfro, Meadows, Hernandez, Andriar, Bird, and Narvaez. Probably one of our most solid lineups I think we've had. So that's against righties. Against the lefties, we have Andriar, Swanson, Williams, Renfro, Bird, Meadows, Hernandez, Hura, and Narvaez. So it looks like Narvaez is going to get the starts here. Let's go take a look to see how the boys get going in the season. All right, here we go. So we're going to sim through the first month here. Okay, so Tyus cleared. Very good to see. Rodriguez cleared, and so did Naylor. Fantastic. So we're at 4-3 right now. Let's let them fix the minors. Jasky's been placed on optional waivers and is no longer on the 23. Parker Bridwell as well. Jose De Leon, James Connolly, Keston Hura. Hold on a second. What just happened to our roster? So I'm going to slow this right down right now. What did they do to our team here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are they sending down our starters? Having a hard time understanding what the hell's going on here. So it's a bit of a shocker. Hopefully we can get these guys to come back up here. Like, our roster is in serious shambles right now. Irving Clark got sent down. Like, what are they doing? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think Irving Clark is supposed to be up. So he probably went down because he got sent to the minors. Yep, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Schaefer will be our 6. So come back up, kid. Yep, that makes sense. We got 1. Yes, Narvaez. Yep, 1, 2. So Josh Naylor apparently taking over better than Tyus here. But I feel like Tyus should be the guy who's up. So Hura got released, which makes no absolute sense to me. Not understanding what this roster just did here. So hold on. As we work our way back here. So Andriar needs to come back up. Par's up. Yep, that makes sense. 1, Meadows, Williams. Okay, so there's 4. Connolly, for some reason, is getting sent down, which makes no sense. And then we're going to have to see what happens to these two. Now, we quickly got to go to the free agency here because Keston Hura should not have been released. So we need to figure out where the hell he went because he should be on our team. Also, so this is starters. Zach Birdie should also be on our team. So we're going to sign him real quick. Great contract here. He's been pretty good for us. So let's see if that works. Yep, so we got Birdie back on the roster now. That helps out our relievers. Now, what did they do with our guy? Hosmer, Meneses, Cooper. Where's Hura? Starling Castro. So this is a bit of a problem because Hura was a great player for us. So this is a massive loss if he actually is lost here. So hold on. Let's sim another couple days here. See if Hura pops up. The Mariners have too many men on the 40-man. Okay, let's go take a quick peek at the 40-man now. So we got a couple things to fix here. So Buddy Bouchers, I don't know why you're on my 40-man. You can just go on and get right out of here. So please remove him. The maximum number of players on waivers designated for assignment cannot be placed on waivers this time. Great. Okay. Brazier, can I designate you for assignment? Can't do that. So how do they expect me to fix my team if they have too many guys right now going forward? Okay, so I have to have them auto-fix it. Have that be auto-fixed. Would you like to withdraw a waiver request? Yes, I would. Jose De Leon, Cleve waivers, Parker Bridwell, Jasky, Keston Hura, there we go. So we just lost him due to whatever this game decided to want to do to us right now. I mean, game, you're not helping us try and win this championship. So let's get our starters back up here because I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. So please come back up, followed by Bridwell. Please come back up. Yes, you are part of our team here. Okay, so there's our 1 through 6. So fine, Gage can stay down. I'm feeling pretty confident with those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That makes sense. Yep, that's good. That looks good. 1. So we could potentially call up one of our first basemen here. Second base is now a gong show because of what this game just did to us. So we're probably going to have to look for a second baseman. But right now we'll call up, let's see, Tyus probably should be up. Yep, there we go. So we'll call Matt Tyus back up. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to go sign a second baseman now because they just lost me a really good player. So I mean, how's Castro been doing? 229, not averaging too great. He's definitely on the downswing. Colton Wong's have a couple pretty good seasons, and he's a year younger. So let's see if we can get him for a 1-year stopgap. Can't afford the budget, of course not. So we need to get a body, is what we need right now. How about Whit Merrifield? Will he sign for cheap? Nope, no budget for him. Okay. How about Tevin Travis? Nope, probably no dice, eh? So let's keep rolling. How about you, kid? You want a job? Can't afford him either. Wow. So apparently I am tapped out. All right, so Mark McCarthy's going to hold it down on his own. So let's see how the simming goes, and we might have to go look to acquire a second baseman here. So apparently I just lost another guy. Just a whole bunch of garbage going on right here. So let's keep simming through here. So the team's playing pretty well. I can't argue with right now. There's a deal. Kirby Anderson and Dominguez for Kevin Trujillo. We lost the Colorado series. We took out Oakland. Can we take out Toronto? Yep, we take the Toronto series. So we're 18-11. Not too shabby. Let's continue to scroll through. We got swept by the Yankees. We took out Houston. We swept the Padres. We took out Cleveland. We took out Oakland. We tied this against Baltimore. So we're 10 games over right now. Getting close to that draft. There we go. We took out Toronto and Boston back-to-back. We swept Minnesota. Loving that right now. Let's go, boys. Let's keep picking up some momentum here. We're looking pretty solid. It looks like we should be at the draft. Let's sim 2. And let's see what we're going to find in this first-year player draft. Because right now, I mean, if we don't win it this time, guys, we have one more season to get this done. So, Barrick Young, I could definitely use the reliever. So I'm going to go a little off the board, take him. Although we did have some, looks at him. It wasn't a full red. So he should be pretty good. We got Danny McGlunn? Sure. We're going to call him Danny Boy. So Danny Boy here's got some great potential. A nice lefty closer from the Dominican. So we'll give that a shot. Compensatory picks there. I'm still so rad we lost Hero, guys. I can't believe that the game put him down. What do we got here? Reggie Morcaldi, third base. Okay, not probably exactly what we're looking for. We got Miguel Panagua. Apparently we're deep there. Starters. Brad Hipburn. So I like what I'm seeing out of these guys. I'm going to go Reggie Morcaldi. They say that he should be pretty good. Again, kind of going with what we did investigate. Another closer. Wow, okay. So never bad to have closers. So Barry Means, he's 22. Closers are a premium, man. If you get a good couple closers, you can pull back some great returns. So looking at potential trades here, I'm going to keep drafting the closers while we need them. Let's go Gary Matsui. We'll get a starter. Our first starter drafted in this draft. Round number 6. Let's see what's left for us here. We do get one more pick, so why not? We'll take David Stubbs. Great name. Let's roll with it. And let's see what our draft picks look like. So we did extremely well. So Barrick Young is a 72B out of the draft, so he's a win for us. We got also Danny McGlunn, 70 out of the draft, 86 potential, lefty closer. That's what I'm talking about. Reggie Morcaldi, wow, a 44 overall. You know what? He's potential. We'll take it. Also, Barry Means here. Why not? We'll give him a go. He's 67 out of the draft. And Gary Matsui, why not? Out of the draft, looking good. And Dave Stubbs, bud, you were the last pick. Great beard, though. Great beard. So we're first in our division right now by 4.5 games on the Athletics. Now let's go take a look to see how the boys are playing and see if we really need to change stuff. So Fayedo's killing it. Sheffield's having a great year. Jade Groom playing not that bad. Parker Bridwell's not too bad. And Jose De Leon is not playing great. So potential move we should be looking at is to move on from him right now. Holder's having a strong year. Matten looks great. Torres looks great. Birdie's not looking good. So that was one that we just signed. So potentially looking to make a double move there. Jake Barrett also not looking good. Tyler Schaefer also not looking good. And neither is Irvin Clark. So potentially one deal should be coming here. Wingenter's not looking too shabby himself. He's not closing, though. So I want to see that ERA drop back down. Danny Jansen looking pretty strong. Omar Narvaez, not too bad for catchers. Can't complain. Greg Bird, 298, looking pretty good. Matt Tejas, 232. So not great. Not great. Perhaps it's time to give Josh Naylor a call up here and see what the kid can do. So you know what? Let's do that. We're going to send... He's got to pass through waivers. Of course, that's what the story of this season has been. Mark McCarthy, 310. That's what I'm talking about. Phil Parr, 263. Andrew Yard, 264. Not too shabby. Dansby at 284 is having a good season. Teoscar, 1345 and 294. Austin Meadows, that average is not coming around where I thought it would be. It's a little low. We'll monitor that. Hunter Renfroe, wow. Okay, it's time to move on from Hunter. That's for damn sure. Nick Williams, 264, and James Connolly, 229. So, obviously, a couple trade opportunities here. Let me take a peek, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we have a quick deal here. So, I'm moving on from Jose DeLeon, Jake Barrett, and Matt Tejas. Yes, I'm moving on from him because I'm going to give Josh Naylor a shot. And then we're going to pull in a couple good, solid veteran relievers in Chargot and Mauricio Cabrera, and then we're going to get a nice upgrade at starter with Forrest Whitley. So there's our first big deal. I got a couple more in mind. Let me keep searching through, and I'll be right back. Okay, so another quick deal here. Moving on from Birdie, Hunter Renfroe is a little bit on the old side, and Scott Kuzminski, also very old. For Jorge Bonifacio, Dan Richmond, and Louis Cruz, just kind of a change of scenery deal, if you will, giving some other guys some opportunities here. So let's go hit the roster. I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like now with the trades. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 relievers. There's Wingenter. Jansen and Narvez still holding it down. Naylor is going to get the call up now. Finally to the major leagues. The kid's getting his shot. Good old Canadian boy. Dan Richmond is up right now. I wouldn't say we necessarily need him. Let's take a quick peek to see who else is called up right now. Yeah. We really only need 4 outfielders, so I'm probably going to send Connolly down to the minors if I can do so. Can't go without clearing waivers, eh? So that's the issue we ran into last time. So you know what? We've been doing okay. Len said Richmond down. There we go. He's 22. He could take some time in AAA. And that sorts out the roster now for moving forward. So hopefully these moves help us out, get some stuff in gear here. So there we go. We took out Cleveland. We only took 1 from Houston. Not good. That's the divisional game. We lost to Texas. We lost to Dodgers. We took 3 or 4 from Boston, so that definitely works. Let's keep rolling through here. We swept Tampa. We took out the Yankees. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So we got Houston come up here. Let's go to the end of the All-Star game. We lost to Houston again. Big divisional matchup. Can't take it. We lost to San Fran. Here we are going against Houston again in a big loss. San Fran, we got swept. So a bit of a cold streak here. We're 17 games over 500. We just worked through the All-Star game. Come on. We lost to Oakland. We lost 3 or 4 to Detroit. We finally swept Houston there. That's what I'm talking about. And here we end the Baltimore series here, which we won. So that's good. We're going to stop simulating here. It is time for the trade deadline. We're 64 and 46. Now it's time to see what we're made of in this push here. So Faedo looking pretty good. Cannot complain with those numbers. Sheffield's been fantastic. Whitley, a little bit high for my liking. 4.33, 8 and 9, not great. Groom's ERA is high, and Bridwell's having a pretty good season. So I'm thinking I might take a look maybe to change up the starters here just a tad. Relievers, Holder looks good. Matt looks good. Cabrera's not bad even though he's got the losses. Chargot's not bad. Torres looks pretty good. And Schaefer's getting smacked around a little bit here. So obviously a bit of an issue. Maybe we just try and fix this internally. We'll call up Irving Clark. We'll send Schaefer back down to the minors. And we'll give that a quick go. Relievers, Wingenter really picking it back up. That's a good sign. Jensen and Narvez, pretty much where we thought they'd be, about the 240 average, so not too bad. Greg Bird really picking things back up here, 285, 11 home runs. Naylor looking good, 333, can't complain for the guy who just got called up. McCarthy, 280, 17 jacks. He really has become a star second baseman for us. Parr's 277, not too shabby. Andrew Yard pitching in 11 jacks and a 250. Swanson, 271, average dropped a bit. Hernandez, 19 jacks, 268. Meadows picking the average back up, 250 and 17 home runs. Nick Williams, 21, 293, and Bonifacio behind him at 20 and 313. And Connolly pitching in a bit here. So some good news stories from what I'm seeing. I'd say let's take a quick maybe look at our pitchers. Small adjustments, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're opening things up a little bit here. I'm moving on from Forrest Whitley, trading in Brandon Fries and a Nuri Tavares, and pulling in a couple of half-decent names here. So Sean Reed Foley, Blue Jays been playing some pretty good baseball. He's having a great season. I think he'll help us out here a lot. Delvin Perez to help out the shortstop position, and Max Moroff to bring some depth at second. So now that we've made these little acquisitions, I didn't think we needed much. Let's see how this is going to help out the team. Make sure everything looks aligned here. So, yep, Sean Reed Foley looking strong. 1 through 6. Yep, looks good. Naylor's up. McCarthy. So, apparently Moroff is up. So, we have a couple of guys who came up right away that I guess necessarily shouldn't have. So, Delvin Perez being one of them. We'll send him down to AAA. And we probably got one more somewhere here. I believe, yeah, Moroff. So, he's going to get sent down to the minors. Unfortunately, he's got to clear waivers. Hopefully, he does. And we'll end up being okay. So, let's keep simming through here. Let's hope that these deals will help us out. So, KC, we tied the series. We lost to Minnesota. Come on. We took out Texas. We took out Arizona. Come on, boys. We took out LA. Let's stay strong here. We swept the other LA team. Oakland, we lost. San Diego, we split. So, we're coming into September now, guys. This is do or die. Oakland, we lost the series. Okay, AAA's doing good. AA's doing good. Come on, let's have that start working here in the majors. AAA keeps moving on. There we go. We lost another series there. Come on, guys. Houston, we took out. We swept Texas. And we swept the last Texas series. And we won the division at 93-69. So, we are going to be in tight here. We're waiting for the winner of the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox to see who will be playing us in the first playoff series. So Sheffield's actually moving on to our top guy here. 295, 18-6, very strong season. Sean Reed Foley, 14-4, a solid 3. Faedo, 11-7, 395. Bridwell, 11-9, 327. And Jay Groom really turned it around the back end of the season here. 13-8 and 381. Holder, 4-6, 361. Matten, 1-2, 171. Cabrera's ERA went up a bit. Yeah, 4.68. Chargov, 4-1, 2.62. Irving Clark, 3.91. Yeah, not too great. But Jose Torres looking fantastic. So, I am pretty happy to see where we're situated right now. Wing Genter also 10-4. Can't really be mad there. Darren Gillies. Von Marshall dropping to 74. Not exactly what we'd like to see. So, Omar Narvaez has a fractured wrist and will be out 1 to 2 months. So this is going to hurt us because we don't really have a backup catcher. And going in the playoffs, we really can't call him up. So, yeah. I guess we'll have to call up maybe an extra bullpen arm. Maybe we go Schaefer, or perhaps we call up Darren Gage. He came up with Seattle, had a pretty good start last year. Can we add him to the playoff roster? Nope, that's right, because he did not play. But Schaefer did. Schaefer might be able to. Nope, not eligible, because he didn't play at all in that time period. So we might be in some trouble here. We might be going in a man short in this playoff run, which is definitely not what we needed at this point. Come on, these guys played on the roster. Give him a break. Give him a break. Phil Parr, Donaldson, Perez, Hernandez looks pretty good. So we had a pretty strong season. Like Nick Williams, I love that he really came out and showed his own this year. Another strong season from Bonifacio. Julio Rodriguez making a nice little jump here. And Connolly not looking too bad. So we're going into this postseason. Hopefully, oh, there we go. So it is, my lord, our last or our other Sim Rebuild Series against our current Seattle other team Sim Rebuild Series. Are you guys ready for this? So Justus Sheffield against Todd Burns. That's a loss. Faedo against Romero. That's a big win. Let's go, boys. Jay Groom against Baruki. That's a loss. Oh, my lord. Here we go. So our playoffs rest on the shoulders of a Toronto Blue Jay against his former team. Foley against Snell. And another loss. I'm having such a hard time understanding why this team cannot get the job done in the playoffs, man. I don't know what it is. Let's sim the postseason here. The Reds took off the Blue Jays. I almost knocked over the green screen there. I got so angry. Reds take out the Blue Jays in the World Series. Let's go take a look to see what the awards look like. I'm just super disappointed. So Taylor Trammell takes the World Series MVP. Heading on over, most valuable player for the American League, Rafael Devers. Cy Young went to Justus Sheffield. Phenomenal season. Batting title for Naquin. John Curtis, reliever of the year. 50 saves and a 1.59 ERA. That's lights out, man. 84 Bs, 32. Shocking. Roger Castro, rookie of the year. Tyler Nakin, Hank Aaron, Mike Soroka, Gold Glove. Andrew Nizer, Gold Glove. Kevin Crone, Gleyber Torres, Christian Arroyo, Manny Machado, Brett Phillips, Bradley Zimmer, Andrew Toles. Nick Williams won the Silver Slugger. Attaboy, Nick. Keibert Ruiz, Ryan McMahon, Mark McCarthy. Attaboy, Silver Slugger. Devers, Machado, Teoscar. Beautiful. 31 Jacks. Attaboy, Teoscar. Nomar Mazzaro, Estevan Florial. And your postseason MVP, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's apparently still killing it. He's only 27, man. This guy's going to dummy nonstop for the Blue Jays. But that ends this one, guys. We are going to, as usual, sim up to the offseason and see what we got coming up to us here. So we got a couple qualifying offers. So Andrioli, Bud Boscher's retiring. Those are the random signs. Unfortunately, we lost Huera, who's really going to hurt us. No Hoff guys for us this year. And here's what we're looking at. So our staff is still good. Here's our exclusive free agents that we're going to have to work with. So, guys, it's time for me to get back to some work. We are going into the 10th and final season before it's a failure of a rebuild with the Seattle Mariners. I don't know what to do now. We got to go back to the drawing board here and hope that in 1 year we can figure out what the missing piece is, because we turned things over plenty of times. We brought in some fresh faces. It just doesn't seem like they get the job done when it counts. So, this is where I leave you guys. Thanks so much for dropping by for another episode with your boy. Hopefully we can get this done in season number 10. Otherwise, I would feel so bad for not being able to pull this off like we did with the Jays, like we did with the Reds. I don't even know what to say. But going into the next one, guys, comment below if you guys want to see me continue this sim rebuild series on top of the Jays one, where I believe we're probably going to be coming up very close to the end of that franchise. So let me know if you guys want me to continue up with this. I know we got Madden going. We're going to be having, obviously, I'm playing Spider-Man right now on Twitch. Chef Tom's coming back, so we're going to get back into some Chef Tom action, which is fantastic. We got the new NHL coming out. We got FIFA. We got a bunch of stuff coming down the pipeline here. So let me know if you want to see this baseball keep going. Chef Tom and I do want to get back into the baseball franchise. I know we weren't able to really get too much into it with the moves and the wedding and all the stuff going on. So we are going to keep up baseball with Road to the Show and that franchise and the Blue Jays one until it's over. But do you want to see more rebuild after that? Leave those comments below. And you know what, guys? Do what you always do, man. Hit that like button as hard as you possibly can for the content. The MMC, baby, growing every day. Thanks to you guys and the support. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. Be a part of the MMC family and hit notifications. Ring that bell. Turn them on, because YouTube doesn't tell you when our YouTube videos drop all the time. You got to have those notifications on. Of course, share the videos. Keep up the fire comments. We do love and appreciate those support. And of course, look down below in the description. As always, you're going to find the goodness. The description of what the video is all about. I try and keep it storyline based, writing you guys some goodness there. And then you got all of our social media links. If you're not following the MMC on social media, go do it. We got Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're keeping it as active as possible. You guys know now we got our boy Drew, who does our music, also killing it. Or Andrew, because Drew's our artist. So we got to make sure we actually break them up now. But he's got us active as possible on social media right now. So you want to go follow those to keep up with what's being posted, hot MMC content, all that goodness. And then we also have below for you guys the links to Insane Labs Clutch Chairz. See how I did 2 thumbs up there? Because they're 2 great products approved by your boys. We love it. Save yourself some money with some promo codes. Get yourself a gaming desk, a gaming chair, perhaps some supplementation for gaming / working out, Insane Focus, and other stuff they got in their great array of products. And save some money thanks to your boys. We were consumers. We bought it, guys. We gave it a shot. We really liked it. So we're happy to be able to pass that on to you guys. And we hope you truly enjoy it. And last but not least, guys, as we always say, if you want to rep your boys, nothing better than going to get yourself some hot MMC merch. Go to Redbubble. Up in the corner, you're going to find the link as always. And, 3 different logos you can put onto a wide array of products. And I mean it, a wide array. There's like 15 to 20 options of things you can put. As small as a phone case and like a little picture to as big as a sweater and all that stuff. I think they have bed sheets too, I think. Like so many cool options. Full customization on your part. So go check it out. They got great prices, cheap shipping, and they ship international. So where's the problem here? I don't know. That's why you got no excuses to go do it. So go do it. You know, if you're young, go ask your parents for like a nice birthday, Christmas gift for up your boys. But on top of everything else, guys, it really helps out Chef Tom and I. And it just goes to show how much love you guys have for your boys in MMC. They look great too. We get a lot of compliments when we wear them. People love the logos. Anywhere, even from our hockey stick, chef hat, normal logo to you guys see, to the Millennial ManCave in that plaid, looking sharp. And of course, you can't forget the hashtag Shawarma Nation, because who doesn't remember that bet? If you don't know what that's all about, go check out the Chef vs. the Jeff, me and Chef Tom. There's an episode there where I get to crush some shawarma because Chef Tom and I made a bet if we can hit 500 subscribers before a deadline, and you guys made that happen. So be a part of Shawarma Nation, be a part of the MMC fam, get your hands on some merch, and if you get it, send us a picture of you rocking it so we can have Andrew give you guys some love on the socials, showing you rocking it like our little models. So guys, thank you so much for dropping by for the episode of the Seattle Mariners rebuild. It is 9 seasons now without the World Series dub. Can we do it? You better tune into the next episode to find out. Guys, as we always say it in the MMC, we're going to keep on rebuilding, and I'm going to keep on twirling. Catch you guys in the next one.